morning, good evening and good afternoon YouTube. Welcome back. Why Ireland? Question I get asked many times. Well, why not? We're gonna talk today about 5 reasons why to work in Ireland. Reasons why thousands of people moved here and are still living here. In fact, there's over 500,000 foreigners in Ireland living and working here. So unless all of them, or all of us I guess, are wrong and completely nuts, there has to be something to this place, right? This is a nice spot, so let's get into it. Salaries. Minimum wage in Ireland is 3rd largest in Europe. The higher ones are only in Belgium and Luxembourg. That means monthly minimum wage here would be 1,909 euros, which translated to a yearly wage is just under 23k. The thing here is the wages are mostly negotiated and talked about in an hourly time frame, so that would put it to 11.30 per hour. When I first moved here from Croatia 5 years ago, that was very odd to me because I wasn't used to it. It took some time to adjust because the wages in Croatia are almost, I think they're exclusively monthly. But yeah, and if you want a comparison with Croatia, which is also a EU member, minimum wage in Croatia is exactly 700 euros monthly, which is a huge difference compared to Ireland. Reason number 2 after the salaries would, let's call it job opportunities. Dublin is a place to be if you're starting a startup or if you're part of the IT crowd. There's a huge number of big international businesses such as Microsoft, Apple, Dell and similar, just to name a few, which picked Dublin, Irish capital, as their headquarters. Now, why is that? The unemployment rate in Ireland in April 2023 was only 3.9%. It is my personal experience, which I will talk about more right after this, is that it is not hard to find a job in Ireland if you really want to find a job. Again, if you want numbers, there are over 1,200 startups in Dublin and over 250 big IT companies. If you are in that sector, you really should not have a hard time finding a job. But let's talk about the other side of the coin. Is that what you say it in English? Let's take me as an example of someone who did not finish college and who does not have a degree. Since I moved here 5 years ago, it never took me more than a week or 2 to find a job when I really wanted to find a job. You can't be picky in the beginning, but in the last 5 years I was doing everything from washing dishes, retail, assistant management to working in a hospital. I'm a different story because I take 3 months holidays every year, but you get my point. In my opinion, it's not hard to find a job in Ireland. If you think I'm wrong, tell me in the comment section. Not just about that, of course. Comment section is open for everyone agreeing or disagreeing with me, because I'm pretty sure my numbers are correct about salaries and stuff like that, but give me your opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Reason number 3, European location. People say Ireland are the gates of Europe. You could be living and working here during your weekdays and then on weekend hop out to, I don't know, Berlin for example. The prices can really get ridiculous. Flights from Dublin and low-fare airlines like Ryanair, which is actually Irish if you didn't know, you can get like a return ticket to, I don't know, London or Barcelona for 20-25 euros, which is just ridiculous. Like London is less than 2 hours away, Berlin and Barcelona are less than 3 hours away. It's really convenient if you like traveling. Reason number 4, Irish culture. I keep repeating myself about this one in my videos, but it can't be repeated enough times, I think. Ireland is famous for its atmosphere and pubs and pints. I mean, there's over 700 pubs just in Dublin and over 7,000 in a country. Literally even the smallest village here, it will have a pub. So people and their famous sense of humor, but I can't forget about that one, it's just amazing. Food is amazing. For me, some say it's boring. I don't think so. I don't agree with it. I have a whole video about that. But yeah, if you're an expat and if you are a very social person, you really should not miss Ireland.
Start to fade, and I turn my head back to the room where my love and I have laid.
speaking of pints, I should probably go and get one, because why not? I deserve it. I already made 4 points to you guys. Yeah, 4. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you watched my last video, but last week I went to film, ran into a friend, and then had to end up filming the next day because I got stuck in a pub for 6 hours. But we're not doing that today. What was my point? Back to the point. Yeah, if you like this video, you might like other videos we make. We make 1 to 2 per week. So please consider clicking that subscribe button. There's over 2,500 of you now, and it really would mean a lot to us. And if you really love them, there's a link to our Patreon in the description and in the pinned comment, where you can support us that way. You get videos before they're published on YouTube. We have monthly lives where you can speak to us directly, bonus extra clips, and all that goody stuff. This filming business is a lot harder than you think. Did you ever try that? I mean, maybe it's just me, but I turned around. It was like yesterday since I made a first video, and there's over 100 videos on the channel now. Like, when did I do all of that? Guinness really is amazing, isn't it? I didn't like it when I first moved here. I don't know why, but now it's just, it hits the point, or I don't know, whatever you say it in English. Anyways, point number 5, I will call it convenience. In Ireland, any member of any EU country can move and work freely. You don't need any visas, work permits, or anything like that, which is again very convenient. Ireland also uses euros, which again benefits a lot people coming from EU, because it makes the change very easy. And the last thing is, of course, the language. I mean, Irish language does exist in Ireland, and you will encounter it especially in more rural areas, at least in my experience. But yeah, everyone speaks English, so again, most of the world, I won't say, okay, doesn't speak English, but it's the most spread language in the world, so it's not hard to fit in.
Applying for jobs here is very straightforward. There is 3 actually options. You have one, you could go into any sort of shop, bar, restaurant, cafe, whatever you want, and just go right up to that counter and say, hey, any jobs going? The second is you can apply online, which is predominantly the way now to apply for jobs. You have to kind of do everything mostly online. And then there's the third, where someone would be like, hey, I work so and so, would you like a job? There's a job going. I do enjoy Irish culture. I don't think we're as social-ish, well, maybe not social is the correct word. Comparing Croatia and Ireland, Croatian people like to meet up every weekend, and they like to hang out, like big family events nearly every weekend. And I don't think Irish people are really like that. Maybe the young people nowadays are more. Like when I was growing up and stuff, there was none of this big family gatherings every weekend. You know, you met up when it was Christmas or, you know, special occasions. But we do like to go out, and we do like our beers, and we do enjoy going to a bar or a restaurant, because food and drink is like what we love here in Ireland, because the weather is so. Yeah, we have everyone from all over the world coming here, and I personally think it's amazing, and I do love the fact that there's loads of diversity and multicultural. Yeah, and all my friends and family and everyone I know are very open to having, you know, plenty of visitors come in, whether it's to work short term or long term. I've lost my trail of thought. This is because I'm just home from work and I'm a little bit woo. Yes, so yeah, we're pretty open here in Ireland. I love to meet all new people. I enjoy learning about everyone else's culture and meeting people and chatting about different aspects of their life. So yeah, if you're not from Ireland, wherever you're from, don't be shy. Come over, visit us, to work, for holidays, whatever you like. We'll be always happy to have you all here aboard.
And there you have it, 5 reasons to come and work in Ireland. If you liked this video, press the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike one. If you loved it, press the subscribe button. Check our Patreon, join our Discord. Just come and chat to us, and I'll see you in the next one.
It's for the